Rye Garnets is the football team. It's a big place to gather in the community. It's where a lot of people just get together, have fun, hopefully win. Right now we're not. Let's go Garnets.
7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The score is 1.
In Rye, there's not much going on. The biggest thing we have here is probably Rye Art Centre, maybe the Nature Centre, maybe even the Rye Historical Group. But it doesn't matter because just down the road we have New York City. There's different cultures in New York City, every single one you can think of. But in Rye, it's predominantly Northern Europeans. We have some South Americans, some Asians, whatever you could, only a couple different people from different continents, but it's predominantly Northern Europeans.
This is the Rye Marshland, and we're normally supposed to see deer here, and this is one of our problems in Rye Town, New York, where there's too much deer wandering around. And this is the backwoods, so this is where we expect to find deer, but as you can see, there's not many deers.
So this is one of our most unique places in Rye. It's a castle. It's fairly new, so it's not really a castle, but it looks like a castle, so it's a castle. It's called Whitley Castle. It's just a really unique place. Not many towns in America have one. Yeah. So this is a Rye Golf Club. It's run by the council. It's a big fundraiser, but it's a big place to make money for the council. We don't actually like golf, but it's a great place to snowboard in the winter.
As again, this is Rye Golf Club, where we don't like to golf, as my brother said, James, but we do like to swim a lot. And we are at the swimming pool that they run, and this is where people meet to go swimming, and my buds and me swim for the whole day here if we want to, and it's fun. Rye has the luxury of having 2 fire stations. This one is Milton Point. And also, in the middle of Rye, here,
So Rye is only 25 miles from the city, but actually we're really close.
As you can see, Rye is a beautiful city to live in.
So, one of the biggest places to socialize in Rye is at the country clubs. Right now we are at AYC, which is American Yacht Club. This is one of the best ones known in Rye. This is another country club in Rye. It's Shenrock Shore Club.
This is another country club where people hang out a lot, and it's by the beach. This is Rye Town Park, and there's 2 lakes, I think, and there's a place for birds to nest. I think it's a fun place to come in the summer, but right now, fall and it's cold.
This is the pier and Rye Town Beach. I really like fishing off of this pier, although it sometimes is illegal. It's really fun, you get a lot of fish. Yeah.
And right next to the beach is Playland Park.
And on the beach is where people will bring their dogs to play around with other dogs in the winter. So this is where the film Big was filmed, Playland Park. This is one of I think the biggest attraction in the whole of Rye. 170,000 people come here every year just to go to this park. It's closed now, but in the winter it's swarming with people. Another thing we do in America is we watch ice hockey. We have major railway lines that go right into New York, south, and behind that we have a highway.
This is the Rye police station, and they actually do a good role of saving cats out of trees and stuff like that. How we know that is there's in the newspaper they have their own little space where they can put their police reports and police station. And if you're really naughty, you can go next door into the pool. Today I was reading the news blotter. We had 50 calls this week. Here are some highlights. Post-road vehicle parked in dangerous spot. It was moved. Assisted recovery of partially submerged boat. Loud group of users screaming and yelling. 2 people reported arguing in West Med parking lot. There is not much going on in Rye, which that makes it a nice place to live.
Welcome to the Square House. It was built in 1730. It's one of the most historical buildings in the whole of Rye. George Washington stayed here as he was passing through Rye, which was founded by 3 men from Greenwich. This was an inn from the New York to Boston, or Boston to New York carriage trail. This was an inn. Mainly men. They just hang up their coats, went for a coffee. Sometimes they slept overnight because they were tired, and then they'd carry on to New York City. Rye is the oldest settlement in Westchester, 1660. 3 people from Greenwich, Peter Disbrow, John Coe, and Thomas Studwell, came and founded it from Greenwich. Rye was originally in Connecticut, named after the ancestors from Rye, England. In 1683, King Charles II gifted it to New York to his brother, the Duke of York. By 1964, there were 2 schools, 5 churches, and a library, and 3,000 people. So, in 1940, people in Rye became upset with paying welfare taxes, so the people wanted to become a city and got it approved. 1,172 versus 34. Rye became a city on the 1st of January, 1942. Rye is Westchester's 6th and smallest city.
A lot of people meet in here. Starbucks. This is my school. It looks like Hogwarts, but
I'm a proud member of one of the best schools in New York State and also one of the best schools in the whole of America. A lot of the community is evolved around the church, but the thing we most use it for is most likely scouting.